How do you know your pet is really in pain? I had a case this last week, and let me tell you about it. Portia was already lying down when I walked into exam room 2. She was a 13-year-old mixed breed dog. She was quiet, she was still, almost serene. Her owner brought her in because she wasn't acting quite right and she wasn't eating very well. Nothing super dramatic, just a little bit off. I asked one simple question. Is she always this relaxed? Her owner smiled and said, Portia has always been a super chill dog. But then I lifted up Portia's lip and the room shifted a bit. Her gums were dark red. That color doesn't mean calm. It means the body is really struggling. Her heart rate was over 200 beats per minute. That's over twice what it should be. This wasn't anxiety. She was lying still. This was physiology under severe strain. When I felt her belly, I could feel a large mass immediately. And when I touched it, Portia reacted. She was in significant pain. Nothing about that behavior had prepared her owner for the conversation I was about to have. I see this pattern in other species all the time. Birds with serious infections still come to the food bowl, chickens continuing to scratch, cats retreating and sleeping just a little bit more. By the time they stop eating or isolate completely, they are often critically ill. Across species, the rule is the same. Showing pain is dangerous. Vulnerability, it invites risk. So animals don't advertise discomfort. They minimize it. Animals don't feel less pain. They show less pain. Silence isn't comfort. It's survival. Pain activates stress in the body, an elevated heart rate, altered circulation, and changes in breathing. But behavior often moves in the opposite direction. Less movement, less noise, less interacting with people. To human eyes, that can just look like they're a little bit tired. This matters because owners expect illness to look very dramatic, like us, either crying or limping or refusing food entirely. But in veterinary medicine, the most dangerous cases are the ones that are the quiet ones. A dog who doesn't greet you at the door anymore, that's a problem. A cat who skips its favorite treat, pay attention. A bird who sits fluffed and still but totally alert, there's a problem. These aren't quirks, they're data. Cases like Portia's changed how I practice. I don't just ask, is she eating? I ask, is she eating the same way she's always eaten? I don't accept she's just old as an explanation. Age isn't a disease. That's a talk for later. And slowing down is information. I spend more time defining normal because once you know normal, small changes stand out. And I prepare owners earlier for hard conversations, not to scare them, but to align expectations. Waiting for certainty often means waiting too long. Portia wasn't calm. She was coping. Across species, stillness is often mistaken for peace, quiet for comfort. But in animals' bodies, silence is rarely reassurance. Sometimes it's the loudest warning they can give you. I urge you to listen. Listen to your pets. And if they're quiet and not acting right, seek medical attention. If you've liked this YouTube, please subscribe below. And if you want to read the full essay on Substack's Lessons Across Species, Silence is Not Comfort, check it out.